Hello YouTube! By the time this gets uploaded I am on holiday to Peru, the land of whatever the fuck alpacas are. So that said, I cannot give you any sweet recent news on videos or whatever the fuck I'm doing right now, because I've made this before I went on holiday. And this video will be quite short, so let's just kick off. The Mages Guild. The Mages Guild is a large organization on Tamriel, or rather was a large organization on Tamriel, dedicated to preserving magical knowledge and making sure all of Tamriel can benefit from the magical knowledge. The guild is led by the Council of Mages, a small group of magical proficient individuals led by the Archmage. So just as in Skyrim's College of Winterhold, this guild is also led by an Archmage. The Archmage is democratically chosen from among the people of the Council of Mages. The guild as a whole is governed by a large bureaucracy of mages that ultimately had its roots in the Council of Mages. Like a tree, orders from above are relayed to the lowest members as in a tree root. At a certain point this whole bureaucracy resulted in a morass of political infighting, so bad that even the founder left the guild, but we'll talk about him sometime later. Once someone was a member of the guild, they would receive training, education and magical services that were unavailable to people outside of the guild. Their headquarters was in the Imperial city's Arcane University, and they had a large presence over all of Tamriel, with a guild hall in almost all of the large cities. Following the origin of the Mages Guild, it will lead us to the beginning of the Second Era, when the powerful mage Vanus Galarian, a member of the Sigic Order, began rallying magical users on the Somerset Isle all to First Hold. This was, quite illegal at the time, but he went even further. He wanted to make and distribute magical items to the general public, if they of course would pay for it. This was all, highly illegal at the time, and he was brought before the King of First Hold. There, in an interrogation, he made some convincing statements to the king, and thus forming the Mages Guild was approved by the king, and Vanus began really forming the guild as we know it. From that moment on, the Mages Guild started growing really fast. It first expanded over the entirety of the Somerset Isles, and gradually over all of Tamriel. With some struggles, it managed to establish itself over all of Tamriel, and was over time accepted in all of the provinces. Some provinces had protested and some counties had protested, but over time they saw the benefits the guild would have to their territory and also accepted them. The Mages Guild at this point had become a force to be reckoned with, but while they held a lot of power they never truly interfered with the politics of the land. Only with some minor struggles in which their decisions would be vital to the outcome. Over the ages the guild became involved in all sorts of magical affairs, dealing with powerful magical affairs like fighting with the Worm King, Mannimarco. However, after the Oblivion crisis in Tamriel, the people of Tamriel had begun to distaste magic, and the Mages Guild fell into chaos. Ultimately, all that was left after this period of chaos were the two organizations we hear of in Skyrim, the Synod and the College of Whispers. The two groups are each other's rival, for they both wished to gain favor of the Emperor and the Elder Council and become the prominent magical force on Tamriel, like the Mages Guild once had been. The biggest aim of the College of Whispers is the research of magic and specifically the summoning of Daedras. The Synod, on the other hand, is more focused on obtaining powerful magical artifacts and the study of those. Of the Synod is known that they are led by a Grand Council, and unlike the College of Whispers they actually appear in a game. Although briefly they appear during the College of Winterhold questline in Skyrim, in Mzulft, where they attempt to use the Oculary to find powerful magical artifacts. So guys, that was it. It was a little short, but I had to steamroll these videos for while I'm on vacation, so sorry for the short video. I hope you guys liked it. If so, like and subscribe. Join my Discord server, and if you want channel news, the link is in the description. And when you did all that, feel content. You just watched my video. I will see you in the next lore video.